right, we are here for another week. Maybe 1 or 2 more weeks after that at most, but then we're going on to the next location, start up this next little limbo period I got going on for me until I can get a nice spot set up for myself. No, bro, I'm just fucking frying, bro. I'm just frying.
Oh, this guy's right here. Yo, okay, why did I not?
Back to
Dead. Patty down. Dead. Another one. Ooh, damn, bro.
Today, I wanted to talk a little bit about my history as a person in this world, and there are a couple things that when I describe about myself, I notice that people around me tend to understand me a little bit better. So first things first, when I was about 22, 23, I got diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia. And that diagnosis was pretty serious. It made me readjust a lot of things that I was doing in my life and understand myself in a new way. Bottom line, I needed to take control of my impulse and I needed to become a more secure person in my actions, because the thoughts and the voices, they suck and they're hard and they make me struggle a lot, but they're not the reason my life will end or be taken from me or my freedom will be taken from me. My actions and the things that I do because of the voices and the thoughts are what will take my life away. Would take my life away had I not decided to become more involved in my day-to-day process, just becoming more present in everything that I do and taking responsibility, taking accountability, and just not allowing the world to make me its victim. I didn't want to become a victim of my mental health, so I decided to step in front of it. And now I'm in a place where I can control a lot of my emotions, and when I have when I have an emotion that's not easy to regulate, I can use one of my coping mechanisms, separate myself from the situation, use the gym, focus on my health, focus on my fitness, focus on video gaming. All those things are copes in order for me to be able to dissociate a little bit from whatever impulse is currently nagging at me. So that's one huge identifier. A lot of people seem to understand me a little bit better when I explain to them. And another is my history with marijuana, and start to understand myself, how I use it, how I abuse it, and how I can end up somewhere in the middle where I feel like it's more recreational, more medicinal based use. So just to give you an idea, when I was 18, I smoked about 8, 9 blunts, maybe 10 blunts a day. And then around 25, I started smoking joints. And that was like 3 or 4 joints a day. And now that I'm 30 now that I have a better control of my relationship with marijuana, I smoke about 2 to 3 bowl packs on a normal functioning day. And if I want to have a more recreational use, it'll be more like 6 bowl packs. Just to put that in perspective, that relationship with marijuana has definitely helped. It helps me control my impulses a lot better. It helps me control my anger. Just a lot of the things that schizophrenia puts me on edge for, marijuana dulls the edge off. Before I had a better relationship with marijuana, I was taking benzodiazepine, and I'm not sure if you're familiar with benzos, but it's basically any kind of Xanax. So I probably took benzos like 100 times at least in my life, and I remember 2 or 3 moments in all of those nights. I just remember bits and pieces here and there, like imagine like a blackout drunk where you just have a single shot, an emotion attached to a moment, and like all it is as if you were remembering a dream. You only remember the most visceral, the most impactful things in that experience. And so it wasn't something that I needed from my life because I was already someone who acted with very little shame at that time. And so when I was on benzos, I noticed that I would be doing things that I just didn't care to be doing sober at all. So I would be stealing and from stores, from people, from anything. I just would take whatever I thought, because in my mind there was, if I couldn't remember it, how could they? And so I got into tons of trouble, ended up going to jail. That's basically a little bit of my journey. I just wanted to share that a little bit with you guys before I started my day-to-day. Today's gonna be shoulders, then I'm gonna go do my cardio, and then I'm gonna start streaming today. So just gonna get right into it, and I appreciate you guys hearing me out. And it's not super easy to talk about this stuff. All right, so I already did some pike push-ups. I did about 3 sets of 15 to warm up for that. And now I'm gonna do some shoulder pressing with the barbell over here, just the barbell by itself, so about 45 pounds. Some cues for shoulder pressing. I like to keep my elbows tucked in a little bit. Some people like to flare their out. I find that hurts my shoulder a little bit, so I rotate it inward a little bit, so it kind of looks like this. I don't know if you can see. That's kind of the setup. And then I push up normally, and as I let down, I imagine a pull-up bar, like I'm doing a pull-up, and so I keep my chest up and my shoulders down as it comes up, so that I get a deeper stretch. So just think of when you're doing your shoulder press, you're gonna pull yourself up like you're doing a chin-up, and you're keeping the same cues as that. So you wanna keep your chest up and your shoulders down. Otherwise, you're gonna end up kind of slouched in like this, and this is not really stretching anything. But yeah, those are my cues for this. I'm just gonna go right into it.
So I came out here to get my morning stretch, and Goob sent me some food so that I can have a nice little Thanksgiving for myself. Hell yeah! I just wanted to say thank you so much. This is gonna help a lot. I was pretty much just gonna spend Thanksgiving with my kettlebell and my cat, and now I get to have a whole ass Thanksgiving meal. I wish I could share some of it with my cat, but that's alright. Thank you so much. I'm really happy and really grateful.
Asking us to delete our memory, to forget what we're hearing and seeing, and then listen to your dumb ass. I'm just saying.
Alright, so today we had a good productive day. I did shoulders, got my cardio in, had a little bit of a conversation with y'all about my mental health history and my past, and today is going to be a nice good stream. I'm about to hop into the firing range, do my warm-ups, probably chill out for a little bit, and then start my stream around 2. I got a nice little gift from Goob U2, Goob.U2 on Instagram. He was doing a Thanksgiving food drive, and I just received that this morning, so I went out and got that, and that was super awesome. And so today I'm just going to chill out and have a nice meal in a little while, do my thing, hang out for the day, and I'll probably put up some stream highlights at the end of the video. I hope y'all have an amazing one. I'll talk to y'all soon.
No Sherlock. What up, my boy? No!
Enemy down. Recharging my shield. Reloading.
Hop off my nuts. Oh!
Charging on my shields.
You and your mother.
Give me a second. That upgrade.
Taking damage.
Eat the.
Charging on my shields.
Eat multiple dicks.
Charging my shields.
Incoming grenade.
Eat my.
Looks like you know how to handle yourself. Lucky day. I got you. Eat that there.
Throwing thermite grenade.
Here's the wind out.
Reloading. There's another squad. Hands up.
Shut down.
Don't shield out.
Bad guy. Outrider order.
Hostile right here.
Throw the trigger. Reload.
Target spotted.
See an enemy. Throw the trigger.
Target spotted. Good. We took out a jet.
Reload. Enemy down.
Time for an upgrade. Shield cracked. Target over there. Down one.
Reload.
Enemy spotted.
Enemy removed. Shark. The ring's near.
They're dead.
Close at 13. Reloading.
Rings close. Got my ultimate ready.
Staying with me. Anyone passes through here, you know.
Oh.
Calling the airstrike.
Enemy down the wings.
Looks like we're in the next ring. One down.
Ah!
Singularity to being shot at. Engaging the enemy. I got that one shield. I'm down for the adversary. Reload.
Down one.
Let's go.
Are the Apex champions.
Like Granny Patty saw that Maggie. She was just like made her like. "Hey."
It's not super easy to talk about this stuff. I wasn't really planning to get that deep into it, but I figured I'd share my story and hopefully someone out there resonates with it and maybe sees themselves in a similar position and just know, like, I was homeless in the middle of Tennessee and I didn't have $3 to my name. I couldn't afford to get a train ticket home. I had to borrow money just to get home. I was sharing food with other homeless people. You know, like I split my can of beer for some food from another homeless man. So just know that wherever you're at right now, it does get better. And it might not get better tomorrow. It might not get better next month. But if you keep at it and you keep putting in these hard days, this long effort, I promise you're gonna get returns. Because I was in the worst of positions. I had no one around me. I was basically dead multiple times, and I managed to survive. And now I'm able to rekindle a relationship with my family. So just know that it doesn't always stay bad. And when it gets its worst, I think you'll know that you have the most desire to fight. That's when the fire burns in you, is when you're alone and sad and you have nothing and no one. That's when you see the deepest into yourself. Because there's nothing else. It's only you. And only you can get you out of that situation. I believe in you. And if this resonates with you, I'm really sorry you're going through this, and I hope that you can understand that one day you will get out of it. One day you will get out of it. I'll see you on the other side.